Hi, and welcome to episode 47 of the Guy Who Sews podcast. My name is Sean, and this is my weekly podcast where I share my quilting adventures. I'd like to welcome both new and returning viewers, but if you are new, I would love it if you take just a few moments to say hi in the comments so we all know we have a new friend. Where possible, any products, patterns, or channels that I mention, I'll put in the description below, but if you need additional assistance, please reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help. So let's go ahead and get started with today's episode with our works in progress. For those of you who've been watching for a while, I have an update on the Somber quilt. I did row 4 of 6 yesterday, and I think it turned out really nicely. We're starting to transition from the oranges into the reds, and it is just looking really, really nicely. And I think you guys can see this okay. Yeah, okay, beautiful. And so I've got row 4. I'll attach it to the other 3 rows this week, so next time you'll be able to see that, and maybe I'll have even more done. Who knows? But I'm really, really happy with how this is turning out. It's a kit that I bought quite some time ago, and I'm glad to see it finally starting to go together. And then the next one I've got is a new quilt, and this is just a quick view of it. This is the first row, and it is a variation on Fallon from So Be It Quilts 9 Patch with a Twist. If you haven't seen her pattern, definitely go check it out. It's so easy. I wanted to do something that was a patch because I need it for Christmas, so I wanted to do something that was a little more than a patchwork, but nothing too complicated. So basically I just sewed these onto a 6.5-inch square and added the other panels. And so far I'm calling this the blue and gray quilt. If you guys have a name for it, that'd be great. I do not want to use the official names for copyright reasons. So if you have an idea of what we can call this, definitely let me know. That'd be great. So that's what I have in my works in progress this week and what I got up to and what I was able to get done. So now let's move on to our week in review. And for those of you that are new to the channel, this is just a series of clips that I take during the week, mostly of me sewing, but I also add some of the dogs, and if we go out and do something, we also add that as well. So I hope you enjoy. Well, I hope you enjoyed the week in review segment. It's one of my favorite parts to put together each week. So last week I asked you guys what size quilts you like to make, and I loved hearing everybody's answers. Some of you like making bigger ones. A lot of you enjoyed making lap size quilts and so forth, and it's just great to hear everybody's answer because not everybody's the same. This week, since we have Thanksgiving coming up in the US, I wanted to know if any of you guys enjoy going out and going shopping for Black Friday, or if you're not from the US, do you do any like after Christmas sales or anything else like that? Is that something you enjoy? For me, no. I cannot stand going out in crowds, so the idea of going Black Friday shopping is terrifying to me. So if I'm going to do any shopping, I'm definitely going to do it online, but more than likely I'm going to try and shop for my stash. Let me know in the comments what you like to do. This coming Thursday in the US is Thanksgiving holiday, so for those of you in the US, I'd like to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. I love the holiday, even though it's not native to me, and I enjoy sitting down with my family and having a great meal, and I hope you guys get to enjoy that as well. So, happy Thanksgiving to you all, and let me know what your favorite Thanksgiving memory is as well. So now it's time to talk about goals. Last week I set myself two goals. The first one was to get some work done on the Somber quilt, which I did, hooray. And then I also wanted to get some work done on the Mythical Darksons quilt, but which sadly I didn't do because I was focusing a lot of time on getting the So Sweet Puzzle Mystery quilt done as well. So this week my goals are to get one of the Mythical Darksons blocks done, since we haven't done that in a while, and then maybe do another Hunter Star, and then if I have time, some Somber quilt and the blue and grey quilt as well. It's a long weekend, so I have a little extra sewing time, which is awesome. So we'll see what we get done. So in case you missed it, I was a busy boy this week. I actually put out 3 videos. The first one was this past Wednesday, and it was my tutorial on a quick and easy bowl cozy. And I loved putting that video together, and I love the feedback I got from you guys, and the comments and the suggestions were great. I missed putting out that you can use layer cakes for this because it's the right size. And then also, I showed you how to stitch it together with a machine, and a lot of you guys suggested to go ahead and just machine stitch it all the way around once you flip it inside out, or right side out, I mean. And that was a wonderful suggestion. You know, sometimes I forget to put the stuff in the video, so it's great hearing from you guys, so that way I can make amendments. And then on Saturday morning, I had not one, but 2 lives. The first one was at 8 o'clock, which is my normal brekkie with the guy who sews. And I had 3 special guests. I had Fallon from So Be It Quilts, Danny from Sew Not an Expert, and then Stephanie from Memoirs of a Long Arm Quilter. We all had different colorways for the Puzzle Mystery Quilt, and we did our very best to put them all together, the quilt tops, within the allotted time. And we came pretty close to doing that, and I'm really excited about that. And then at 11 a.m., I had Ian from the Off Kilter Crafter join me, and we just hung out for about an hour. We had a good chat. It was a really good time. So if you've missed one or both of those lives, definitely go back and check those out. And if you need a quick tutorial on how to make bowl cozies or need an idea for a gift, you can't do wrong with that as well. So check that out and let me know what you think. So now time for upcoming videos, and this Wednesday I normally put out a video, and I plan to put something out, but I haven't finalized what I want to do yet. So keep your eyes on that space and see what comes out for you. And then this coming Saturday morning, I'm going to have my friend Stephen Bland and the Idiot Quilter join me. He's been on the channel a couple of times, and he's always a blast. And we're going to do, we're going to talk about our 5 favorite quilts each that we've done and why they mean something to us. So I'm really looking forward to having a chat with Stephen. He's always a blast to chat with. He's very entertaining. And I'm interested to see which 5 quilts he picks and why. And it's also going to be fun to see what I come up with. So definitely check it out. 8 a.m. Eastern, as usual, at Brekkie at the Guy Who Sews. So finished objects, I have 2 to show you this week, which I think is really neat. The first one is our bowl cozy, which I've talked about a little bit before, and I just love this print that I've found. It's been in my stash for quite some time, and I have no clue where it came from or what I bought it for. But purple's Amanda's favorite color, so I made that for her. And secondly was our Puzzle Mystery Quilt. I tried to get the quilt top done yesterday during the live, and I didn't quite succeed in that, so my goal was to finish it yesterday, which I basically did. I still need to add the blue border, but as far as I'm concerned, it's basically done, and I didn't want to wait another week to show you guys. So I'm going to show you to the best of my ability, and then I'm also going to put a photo up here afterwards, so that way you kind of get a better idea of the full effect. But this is it here, and it is by no means perfect. Some of the pinwheels and stuff are sideways from what they're meant to be, but nobody can really tell. I'm not entering this into a show, and I love it how it is, so I'm really happy with how it turned out. I was a little unsure at first what I thought about the pattern and the colors and how they all went together, but the finished product looks fantastic. I love the colorway, and I'm really excited to be able to baste it and quilt it soon and be able to use it inside the house. If you've done this puzzle mystery, let me know in the comments, and let me know what colorway you did and what you thought of it as well. I'd love to know. I meant to mention this earlier, but thank you again for all your thoughts and prayers and support while I recovered. And I'm almost at 100%, and I feel a whole lot better this week than I did last week. So I'm definitely on the mend for that, and thank you once again for that. I always love hearing from my viewers. I love seeing your comments, your emails, your messages in Discord, and it just means the absolute world to me. If you did enjoy the video, definitely hit the like button, share with a friend or two or five or as many as you want, and let them know about the channel if they don't already know. I hope you all have a great week. I hope you get a lot of sewing in. Happy Thanksgiving for those in the US, and we'll see you all in the next video. I hope you all have a great day and happy sewing. Bye bye.